Hey guys, welcome back. I'm going to take a look here at a new Pry Bar that I picked up. You got a little random assortment here. We'll kind of go between the differences of these. But what we have here is the Lisle 35100. This is the quarter inch, referring to the width here of the shaft, Pry Bar with strike cap. So this has actually been out a little while now on the marketplace. There's been several other reviews about them, but we're going to do something a little bit different in this review as we look into this setup. So design-wise, it's pretty small, especially if we're going to compare it real quick to other pry bars that are out there. Right? These are all on a little bit smaller side. But for instance, like a Central Forge, right? It's got the same size shaft, if not slightly larger, right? But in a much more compact design. Obviously, it's not the same size as a Craftsman, but as you know, these pry bars have a design, right, that allows them to have a curvature down here towards the end, and then an ability to get underneath items and pry them up using this fulcrum, all right, along the back side and the front geometry of the tang. So that is crucial in prying things apart. And there's different items you could pry apart. Some heavy machinery, you name it when working on automobiles, even working in on your house, what have you. A pry bar is quite handy for getting things separated from them from each other. So what Lisle did here is they decided to do something a little bit different and make it a smaller pocket-sized unit. And I think they did a fairly good job. As far as its functionality, right, it does actually have, and what I like here is this geometry coming down. It appears that they took the stock here and bent it upwards. And then you can see this machining work on the side, right, as they bent it and squished this. They ended up sanding down material to keep that same half-inch profile throughout. Now, they could have widened it, but they kept it narrow. And in this case, I actually like that because there's no need for that extra material because this is designed to go in your pocket. Now, some of you guys may be looking at this clip and saying, that doesn't look familiar. The clip that came with it is actually this unit here. Now, most people don't realize, but all it is are these 4 little pins that are pressed in, likely with heat, and it was done right here. You can actually still see some of the marks there. But these fail. These are not strong. And if you put it in your pocket, it's going to fall out. Now, me personally, I like to carry items that I could consider an everyday carry. And so what I have here, what I've done to this one, and this one's still in the works, so don't get too involved with its design just yet. I'm actually trying to put some screws through into this tang, because this tang goes all the way throughout, which I found out with several bits that I'm still working through drilling through the tang. So I'll get this fixed, but in the meanwhile, it's enough for demonstration purposes. I like deep carry pocket clips because, one, you can put this in your shirt still. It is longer, it has more spring to it, and it isn't going to fall out, especially since I'm going to drill it through the tang and hold it there. Now, I would love for Lisle to be watching this video and decide to do this, because this type of pocket clip is going to last. And for me, I don't like to carry my tools, screwdrivers, anything other than a pen in my top pocket, I don't care to do. And something like this is going to last a lot longer in your pocket. And for me, I would actually love to put this in my front pocket on the side, because with its current orientation, right, I'm right-handed, so I'll go to my right-hand pocket, slide in there, and then this tang would go down and point to the front, not into my leg, but out to the front. I mean, you could do it to the bottom, but that's going to poke into the bottom of your pocket. I think of all directions, they had it right when they first had it on here with this other clip, but I think this is going to work out good. So I'll dive into that more, and maybe I'll give you guys an update in a future video so you guys could see. But so far, functionality-wise, I like the way this works with a deep carry pocket clip. Now, and I picked this up, guys. This isn't anything special. You can hop on Amazon for like $5 and pick up a set of these. So, but getting the screws and that tang drilled through is the important part. Now, as far as the cap, that is a nice steel cap that is designed to be hit with a hammer. So you could beat that all you want on the top. It's going to transfer the energy all the way through, right, and into the tip. So that is actually a really neat function, because a lot of these caps, especially items that are made in Japan, which I believe this is made in Japan. I did not get any details on where it's manufactured, but I'm betting, like most components, Japan, maybe Taiwan. If you guys know, feel free to comment in the section. But a lot of these caps actually will pop out, and there's going to be material in between, which does not allow for a direct transfer. This, however, does have a direct transfer all the way through to the end of the tip, which is unique and nice. So that being said, the geometry, I like what they've done here geometry-wise with the tang, right? They haven't gone with a harsh flare, and they haven't skinnied out the material so much, right? You get that nice strong fulcrum at the back end. So as you're prying on items, we'll give you guys an idea here, right? You're able to get in there. You can beat it in there with a hammer till it gets to where you want it to be, and then you get that great fulcrum action to be able to pry things up. And that works great too for, say, automotive. If you're taking off panels on your car, plastic panels, plastic clips, retainers, that is a nice setup. And they actually brought it to a nice, sorry guys, I'm trying to focus here for you, a nice blunt tip. So much so that it's actually still a flathead screwdriver if you want it to be. I mean, if you're in a pinch, you can slide that bad boy all the way back inside there on if you have a slot or flathead screw, you could put that in there and turn it just fine. So it's a screwdriver, it's a pry bar, and the reason why I picked this up, not only for that, right, for being able to be a pry bar and a screwdriver, but I was actually thinking, why should I carry a pocket knife all the time if I could use something like this that could do stuff? I mean, I'm sure many of us buy from Amazon, and you want to be able to go ahead and cut some boxes open. Sorry, I'm taking the TV apart, but easy peasy. Just line it up, run her down. There you go. Yeah, a knife would do it better, a little bit cleaner. But again, if you're in a pinch and you need a tool to do this, what better tool than something that could do multiple items all in one? So, great tool. Again, it's on Amazon. They're $13. They weigh 2.08 ounces. So not that heavy at all, but it does have some weight and girth to it. So it's actually quite nice. So anyways, guys, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Would you guys be interested in something like this to carry as an everyday carry? Would this be something you guys put in your toolbox and use? I'd love to hear your thoughts. I like it. I think it's a great tool. And it could do a lot of things. I mean, even I was messing with some fuses. If you're in a fuse box and you need to get in there, there's always a lip you could grab with this and pry stuff out. Or plastic fasteners all throughout. So, anyways, guys, if you like this video, please give a thumbs up. We're still a small channel. This does not go far if we don't get a thumbs up or we get subscriptions. So, I appreciate everyone who does. And, yeah, stay tuned. We got some more videos coming your way.